Another thing that we need to take into consideration is going back to what Obadiah just said a while ago, especially for you young people out there. I want you all to take this into consideration. You have to practice delayed gratification. Anyone in here, any young men know what delayed gratification means? What is it? Discipline. Discipline. You got to practice discipline. And what else? To add on top of the discipline. Speak up for me. Cutting off the stuff that you enjoy for what? You're cutting off stuff that you enjoy, but it's for a purpose, though. All right. Anyone else want to add to that? Go ahead. Okay. So in essence, you're setting aside something that you can enjoy right now for a future benefit. All right. When I was 20 years old, 21 years old, China shoes at the airport, I thought I was making $800-900 a week. I thought I was balling. 800-900 at 20, 21. I'm making $800 a week. Man, I was feeling great. Ducking the side money to the side, letting it stack up. But I didn't know about the 10% method. But what happened was because I didn't have no financial mentors, because I didn't have the one that was sharing what I'm sharing with you all today, I was blowing it. His wife was that's my sister. So we had some similar things, some tendencies, right? So I was getting money. And ever since I've been 13, 14 years old, I've made legal money. And I've made illegal money. So the fast money, the money that comes, riches that comes fast, they go the same way.
Fleet.
If you get money fast, it's going to go fast. And if you don't have any, what you say, Leron? If you don't have no discipline. Because what happens was, I make $100 a day, go spend 80 of it on Air Force Ones because I want to go to school looking fresh tomorrow. And now I done went from $100 to $17 that quick. But I'm looking good though. I'm fresh for the young girls at school, you know what I'm saying? And then guess what? I go to work because I was selling candy door to door in front of grocery stores. I was one of the top sellers. Boom, I make $120. Oh man, you know, them new ones came out. Gotta go buy those too. Let me tell you how vain I was in high school. I had 28 pair of Air Force Ones on the top of on the top of my box. Go ahead and laugh at me, yo. 28 pair. I had one pair of Air Force Ones for almost every day of the whole month. That's how vain so I hope that you all are valuing what I'm sharing with you all right now. Y'all don't have to make this mistake. So calculate 28 pair of Air Force Ones times 90, and that's the number you can get in your mind. That's how much money I probably get. I want to say, was that about $12,000 worth of shoes? Yeah. What you got? 1,800. I thought it was a little more than that. I'm my mind. Okay, my mind is a little early. Okay, so 1,800. I'm gonna go 2,500. Let's go to 2,500. Right. So imagine walking home from school and you got $2,500 just sitting on the top of your closet, and you broke as a joke and you ready to choke.
And
All
then,
because you want to look good for someone else. Now, if you don't get a hold of those habits while you're young, guess what they do? They're like roots. They continue to grow and they manifest themselves when you get older. So now you're going out and buying a Tesla and paying $900 a month just to look as if I have money.
mhm.
When you got a brother like this, that's going to squeeze the little green out of a dollar. Now, we used to laugh at him, you know, our heads back there. We go street ministry. And man, this dude right here would have a garment on and he would have the most beat up dress shoes and he would not buy himself shoes. Man, this dude still got a pair of shoes from the 1990s when we was wearing baggy pants and rapping and all that. He still got shoes from back then. This dude, but he will enjoy his Porsche though. So that's my brother, all right? But I was spending fast. So I'm getting $800-900 a week. My expenses are low. I'm single. Instead of saving that $800 a week, instead of putting aside 10% of that 900 every week and letting that 90%, that $90 grow over a whole year, now that 90 then turned into about 9,000. Quick question. Oh, it's a offshoot of it. So, but I guess you can kind of combine them together. Delayed gratification. If you want to write this down, please write this down. You have to be willing to sacrifice short-term pain for long-term gain. You say that again. You have to be willing to sacrifice short-term pain for long-term gain. You have to be uncomfortable today so that you can be comfortable later on down the road.
Mm-hmm.
And something in our flesh does not want to wait. This is the reason why individuals have jumped into marriages. We're going to talk about marriage in the next few weeks. This is the reason why individuals have hopped into marriages, because they do not have the desire to sit back and wait for the right person. Delayed gratification. All right. Next thing we'll talk about. Talk about that. You got some money coming in now. You're paying yourself first. That's good. We're going to talk about some different options and methods that you could use to be able to get out of debt. How many people here want to get out of debt? That's all right. The rest of you all maybe not in it, or you just not being honest. That's cool. And some people got pride because they don't want to throw their finger because I don't want to let you all know I'm in debt. The fact of the matter is, 90s, every one of us in here got some type of debt.
Mm-hmm.
Be honest with you. All right. Let's continue though. Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 9. Now, this is after I pay myself first. This is me. You don't have to do this. I'm not begging you to do it. This is on you. This is your finances. Proverbs 3 and 9 says to honor. This is really the first thing before paying yourself first is paying the Most High first. Honor the Most High with thy substance and with the first fruits of all your increase. That's Proverbs 3 and verse 9. Now, this is the wealthiest man that ever lived that said this, not me. Honor the Most High with your substance. Listen, this is a trust thing right here. He's willing to see if you want to trust him with your income. Yeah, I'm not Pastor Pork Chop. I'm not telling you that you're required and you mandatory that you got to pay tithes and all that type of stuff. Listen, that's up to you if you choose to do that. I do it. I put aside 10% of my increase and for ministry related purposes. Sometimes even more. Some people will say, well, you don't have to do all that. It's not a law. It's not a law. But it is a principle as it relates to wisdom. Now, it is a law of wisdom. Some people know that I take the laws of wisdom as if they're actually laws of thy mother. All right. So let's continue. So delayed gratification. So now you put aside a portion for ministry first. You put aside a portion for yourself. That leaves you with 80%. All right. We're going to talk about some different options or things you can do with your income. So now another thing. How many people like being in debt? I'll just be honest with you. How many people enjoy the days of being in debt? No one in this room, because debt leads to many days of disappointment. I could be honest with you. There are many days where I woke up and I felt less than a man because I was in debt. Debt up to my eyeballs. I'm talking about debt that when you turn it around in bed every single day, you don't even want to get up and get out of the bed. It will make you. It will put anxiety on you. It will make you depressed. Debt is like a y'all ever seen those quicksands? A person can get in there so easily, but it can be so hard to get out of there. This is what we want to share with you all, you young people today. You have to avoid the pitfall of debt. If you want to be able to build income and build wealth, you have to avoid getting in debt. Think about all the money that you have to put towards paying a debt off when that could be going towards your savings and your investments, going towards a money market account, going towards a Roth IRA, going towards a SEP IRA, going towards some of the things that Wayne Shrimby are about to talk about after me. But it's all going towards debt because you could not say no. It's the same problem that people have that's overweight. They can't say no. Every time that they see something they want, they indulge in it. And guess what the book of Ecclesiastes say, my favorite wisdom book? He said that if you cannot tell your flesh no, it will make you a laughing stock in front of your enemies. If you feed your flesh all of its desires, people are going to make fun of you. They're not going to do it in your face. They're going to do it behind your back. The thing about people that's overweight and obese is that you can see it. But the people that's financially starving, you can't see it. They still coming with a smile on their face. They still shaking your hand. Some of them saying shalom to you. But deep down inside, they are in misery. That's all right. That's all right. You know, we're gonna know hallelujah today. I know this is hitting hard like one of them salvation messages. Don't borrow too much, because this is coming home, because this is real. All of us. Delayed gratification. No, I ain't trying to wait. No, you better wait. That's why I appreciate what y'all doing so much. You know, brothers over there talking to them about getting married, they're saying, listen, I ain't in no rush right now. They start looking, they said, I see people in the scriptures, man, they was a little bit older. They was a little bit more established. You know, I ain't right now. Yeah, I got some lustful things that's rising up, but I think I'm gonna find a way to fast and control this thing because I ain't trying to enter into nothing right now that's gonna cost me. Listen, women can cost you too. We're gonna talk about the women who came out. But my brother back, he said, "Oh yeah, brother. What did it say about he that keeps company with harlots? He does what? He spends his substance, not just with harlots, but even with women. Period. I mean, people got testimonies in here going out, spending money on women, and you know you wasn't at. Oh boy, I done hit home today. People walking around like, man, you done went out for a date. You didn't. It wasn't a part of the budget though, right? You done went out and dropped 75 on that meal. Bang! You done got her what she wanted. And now Jonathan's shaking his head. And I done brought back some flashbacks for him. You done dropped down 75. And now she wants to go out next week too, though. And now at the end of the month, you done went on these 4 different dates. I know we said dates. I know in the culture we said we don't go on dates. We do courtships and all the time. People still go on dates. Listen, let's be real out here. Come on now. But at the end of the month, you just spent $300 on going out. That $300 because it went towards your debt. That $300 because it went towards your savings investment. That's what I'm talking about. Delayed gratification.